Hello, this is Dr. DeResti with the cranial release technique, and I received quite a few comments from the last video I just made, and I wanted to follow up and show you the way that we look at a patient. And one of the ways that we get started is by just looking at the head and the face. So here's a patient of mine, Mike, and if you look at Mike, and again, for my existing practitioners, we've covered this in detail during the seminar. But for those practitioners that maybe are interested in learning more about CRT, or even for those potential patients that are out there watching this, here's a simple way you can look at your friends, look at your family, look at your children, look at yourself in the mirror. So when we look at Mike here, we look at his eyes. When we start with the eyes, you can notice that the right eye is smaller. The actual bony orbit is smaller. It's also lower. So right eye is small, right eye low. If we look at the tops of the ears, we notice Mike's right ear is lower as well. So everything on Mike's side is tighter and lower. And it's interesting too that the shoulder on that same right side is higher. That's typically what we see. That's typically the pattern that we see here. Tightness on the right because of that tension pulling the shoulder up, giving us the illusion of a high right shoulder. But the significance of this really is a few things. Number one, because the cranium is now distorted, the actual osseous cranium, the brain itself is living in a bony cage which is now tightening down. So that's never a good thing. So there's actual central nervous system mechanical tension. In addition to that, because of that right eye being small and the right eye being low and the right ear being low, that's going to create more tension in the dura mater down the entire spine, more so on the right. So the entire central nervous system and then the peripheral nervous system, the nerves that branch out from the spine, will be more so under tension on that right side. And again, there's no way Mike's body can be optimized to function at its best when there's this cranial distortion. So I hope you enjoyed this. Start taking a look at people and you'll notice typically one eye will be smaller, one eye will be lower, one ear will be lower, the shoulders will be distorted, and that's a very simple way that I would be confident enough to tell this person, hey, you really would benefit from receiving cranial release. Start to play with this. Let me know what you think. I'm going to post down below the new website for the training program, the online training program. And if you haven't subscribed, click the red button down below to subscribe for my upcoming videos. Thanks so much. Have a great day. Goodbye.